guys! Hey guys! So today we are going to be doing questions with my boyfriend. This is Donnie, and it's going to be some questions that you guys asked and some questions from the boyfriend tag that I so selected. So they're on my phone because he didn't want to film at my house. So we're filming at his house, which is why we're in this new area. Isn't it exciting? Aren't his walls interesting? There are posters just all over the place. It's so decorated. So we're going to start by answering some of the basic questions that got asked by a lot of people. So first of all is, when and where did you meet?
Well, I guess we met at school in 7th grade, where we didn't talk to each other for a good 5.5 years, right?
Yep, pretty much.
And then we had a few conversations in AP Physics. Just super interesting conversations about our scores on the test when we got them back.
Yep. And then winter formal came around and I was like, uh-oh, I need a date! And so being the mature person that I am, I was like, Daly, you should set me up with Donnie! And so she did. Because they made their homecoming video together. Not that they really know each other either, but they talked more than I had, so I was like, dude, you totally got an in. Hook me up. And then he asked me to winter formal, and we went to winter formal together, and then we just kind of started dating after that. Bree16 asked, what are your favorite things to do together? What do we like to do together?
Sure.
We just hang out at his house or my house. We go to the beach sometimes. That's fun.
Cooking. We
Yeah.
cook random stuff.
Okay, when you say we cook, we mean he cooks. He's a really, really good cook.
I cook random stuff and she watches.
Yeah.
Pancakes.
Oh my god. They're so good. And we go mini golfing. Like twice. Which I think is more than the average person. Yeah. We never go to movies though. We've never gone to a movie theater together.
Sure, we almost did.
Yeah, we almost did. And then Daly got the time wrong, so we went mini golfing instead. E.H. Murley, I'm sorry if I'm butchering these, asked, who wears the pants in the relationship? Pants. I don't know that either of us wears the pants in the relationship. He always is like, what do you want to do? So I often decide what we do, but I don't think that's necessarily me wearing the pants.
Getting better lately.
Yeah, it is.
Coming up with ideas.
Yeah, he is. Attaboy. But neither of us really wear the pants. We share the pants. They're like the traveling pants. Articulate Al asked, where and how was your first date?
Let's see. Well, she came over and we told each other our life stories for about 2 hours.
Just sitting on his couch.
And then we went downtown and we got sushi and let's see. Then we came home. On the way home we listened to this Mexican Christmas CD, so that was kind of interesting. Okay, Tex-Mex. And then we watched When Harry Met Sally, and it was some weird file, and so we had to use my headphones.
Yeah, because neither of us owned the movie, and it wasn't on Netflix, so we used other means to retrieve the movie. And yeah, so like the sound wasn't loud enough, so he was like, we can just use headphones. I really wanted to see When Harry Met Sally, because as you guys know, it's my favorite movie. So what else do we start with our favorite movie other than When Harry Met Sally? Which he was a very good sport and sat all the way through. So yeah, that was our first date. It was a pretty good first date. Effie Wolf asks, what was his reaction when he found out you make YouTube videos? I thought he knew about them, like, for a longer period of time than he did before we started going out, but...
Well, I did for about a week.
Yeah, I thought it was longer. I don't know.
I
just
think,
kind of
like,
assumed everyone knew.
Right before winter formal, like after we knew that we were going to go together or whatever, my friends had told me about her videos and made them sound a lot worse than they actually were.
Oh, God.
And then I think the first one I saw was her Perfect Imperfections tag, and I just thought it was really sweet. And my first impression was that she looked really, really pretty without makeup. So
Aww.
that was
X
nice.
Miss Melanie X asks, what was it like when he first asked you out? I don't know if that's a question for me or for you.
Is that like in terms of what happened when I asked you to winter formal in general? Let's see, well, during my free fourth period, I went to Safeway and I got a rose, and then I came back and she was in English, and there's 2 doors to the English classroom, and so I went to the outside door, just assuming that she would come out that door. And then I see her getting her stuff, and she starts to walk out the back door. I'm like, oh god, and so I like basically fast walked as fast as I could without looking stupid around to the other door. And then she came out, and I was basically like, oh, no, I know it's kind of out of the blue, but will you go to winter formal with me?
And I was like, yes! And I was like, when he came up to me, I thought he was going to ask me to go to lunch with him that day, and I always go to lunch with Claire on Fridays. And so I was going to have to turn him down, and I really didn't want to, and then he asked me to winter formal, and I was so much happier. SD Morton asked, how much does he get away with that cut British accent? Are you happy?
Yeah.
I believe he meant cute, or she. I'm not sure. I don't know if you've noticed, but he doesn't have a British accent. In the first video we filmed together, he hardly talked. Except that then when he did talk, he talked in a British accent, and I got a lot of comments.
Except for the first half of the video was not in a British accent at all.
I think he said like
people failed to
2
notice
words in that entire thing. A hi,
That's
which
true.
you were laughing during. And then, I don't even know that you said anything other than that.
I said Victor and Rolf.
Oh yeah. Country Chic 1923 asked, what did you first notice about each other?
Well, I guess, I don't know. I think it went her formal before. I just noticed that she was really sweet and really easy to talk to, and just generally seemed like we had a good time together.
Yeah, that was like basically what I was gonna say. I just noticed he was super considerate and like a gentleman and like opened doors for me, and that was really sweet, and I like that because not a lot of guys do that. Elena Music wants to know, how tall are we and how old is he? I'm 5'4".
And I am 72 inches tall.
Which, when converted to feet as a normal person might answer.
6 feet and 0 inches.
And how old are you?
And I'm 537 days old.
The Dance Attitude asks, are there any funny memories with your family members meeting or getting to know him, or vice versa?
MIT interview questions.
Yeah, my dad, he didn't interrogate, but he interrogated him at the dinner table. So that was fun. My dad's super nice though, like, he's not meant to scare Johnny.
It's pretty successful. I had answers to the questions.
Yeah. And then when my grandma met him, she wanted to know all about his heritage. And then the other day came up to us, because it was St. Patrick's Day, and she was like, she said something, God, what did she say? She was like, because you're Irish, or something like that. And we're like, Grandma, he's not Irish. He's not Irish. Jessica V asks, if you could go anywhere in the world together, where would you go?
We would go to Paris.
Yeah?
Isn't that right?
Is that where we go?
Isn't it?
I'm down to go to Paris.
Isn't it?
Is that you think is that the right answer? Yeah.
Well, I guess the right answer is I'd go where you'd want to go. That's the most literal answer.
Aww. The Star of Beauty asks, how long did it take for you two to become official? I've been talking to this guy for 3 months, and he doesn't want to be official until he knows for sure that he can trust and be honest with me 100%. So what's your opinion? Well, it took us how long to become official?
It's 5 or 6 weeks. Went to winter formal on December 14th. We had our first date on December 21st, and then we hung out a bunch of times over winter break, and
then
we had a talk on it.
Yeah, thank you. Then we hung out on New Year's, and we had a talk in which he said,
where do you see it going?
and I replied,
or what do you see happening with us?
Yeah,
something like that.
And I replied that I thought that I really, really liked him, but that we'd only been going out for a couple weeks, so I wanted to keep dating him, but that I thought we should be exclusive. And then, like
It's January 19th.
January 19th, we went Facebook-ish. In response to the fact that the guy does not want to be official after 3 months, I think that that means he's just not a particularly good guy. Like, if you guys have been going out that long, then I think it's time to definitely get more serious. And if he doesn't want that, then you deserve a better guy. Thoughts?
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Unless he's just nervous beyond belief for no reason, which would also be another reason for you to run away.
gonna move on and do a couple of questions from the boyfriend tag and then call it a wrap. Let's see. What is my eye color?
Well, on her birth certificate, it's hazel, but they're actually green.
She's sitting in front of the TV. What is on the screen?
Definitely Gilmore Girls.
Yep. What's one food I don't like?
Salad. Lettuce.
Neither of us like salad, and on our first date, I was like, at this Japanese place, they were like, a salad comes with the meal, and I was like, can I get it without the salad? And the lady was like, well, it doesn't cost less, and I was like, yeah, but I still don't want it, and she like refused to not bring me this salad, and so I was like, do you want it? And he was like, I don't like vegetables, and I was like, I don't like vegetables.
Well, I eat broccoli and carrots, that counts.
I eat carrots.
Okay.
I don't eat broccoli. But I eat lettuce sometimes, and you don't eat, like, even on your sandwiches, he doesn't eat lettuce. This one doesn't count because we already discussed this question, but I was telling him I didn't want him to answer all the questions on this because I didn't think he'd know some of the answers, just because they're really obscure. But then I was like, and he was like, what's an example? And I was like, what's my shoe size? And then he thinks for a second he's like 6.5, and I was like, how did you know that? Because I don't think I'd ever told him.
You told me once.
He has a really good memory. Do I play any sports?
Well, she was a pro on the Powerpuff football team. And she goes running once in a while. So
like once every
that's a sport.
3 months. Existing, being on it is a sport in itself. What's a unique talent that I have? Do I have any
Well, she can
unique
make
talent?
her tongue into a flower.
I can. See, guys? Isn't that cute? I'm not talented otherwise. What would I eat every day if I could?
Well, she would eat the eggplant chicken from the Thai restaurant because that's what she really, really likes.
I do. I would actually live off of that. I think that about wraps up this video. You survived. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed getting to know Donnie.
Am I okay?
I think so. Thumbs up this video if you like him. Yeah. So I guess it's goodbye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.